I imagine the reason you're here, or the reason you even clicked on this video, is because you have a slight, you like Fortnite, or you're addicted to Fortnite, or you love Fortnite, or whatever you want to call it. You play it daily. You bought all the skins. You bought all the fucking pickaxes. You've spent hundreds of pounds on what is free. It's a free game. I hope that sinks in for all you lot, by the way, especially all you people that have the time to trash people with no skin. At the end of the day, think about it, right? You're like, oh, he's a no skinner. He's trash. He hasn't spent a load of money on a free game. Who's really the winner? It's not you. It's not you just because you're wearing a pink bear suit or whatever the pissing out that thing is. Anyway, Fortnite, it's literally all over the place, and I didn't try it until about 2 months ago. I was very hesitant because I just thought it was a bit of a fad. I thought it would die down. How wrong was I? So, come about sort of 2 months, like I say, 2 months ago roughly, I decided, you know what, we're going to try it. It's free. There's nothing to lose from trying it, and I actually found it relatively fun. And I still do find it relatively fun. However, since then, it's got to a point where it's quite clear it's not my best game in terms of ability, putting it lightly. I looked at my stats the other day. Basically, before leaderboards decided to die. Basically, I moved accounts. I changed accounts and everything, but I went back on my old account. I looked at the stats. I went on this account I'm using now currently for Fortnite to look at the stats, and to put it bluntly, I've played over 300 games of solo. 300 games. Now, for many people, that would have quite a few wins in it, I imagine, or at least quite a few. Well, there'd be a few wins there, and there'd be quite a few top 25. There'd be loads of top 25s. There'd be a few top 10s. For me, no. I've got up to a grand total of 0 wins from those 300 games, 300 plus games, I should say, over 2 accounts. I don't know why I changed account. I just thought maybe that might bring me luck. It hasn't as of yet. And this game can be really difficult to like to the levels that everyone else loves it, because people seem to adore this game. And I don't think even if I was good at it, it would be up to that point. I think it's a good game. I just don't think it's this like wonderful masterpiece that's came out of nowhere like some people portray it to be. However, people that think that will probably have the argument to say, well, you're not going to think like that because you're shit, and to be fair, that is a valid argument, so I'll let that slide. Anyway, it's not as easy to enjoy. Now, there's many things, many parts of this where it's just not as enjoyable. First of all, the whole building thing. Now, these games, the games you're seeing, lasted very little time, so you don't see any building in these. This was designed to show you just how quickly I normally bite the dust. But I can't build for shit. I'm trying to get better at it, and before I took a mini break from Fortnite, because I hadn't played it for a couple of weeks up until this week, I was getting slightly better, but I'm incompetent when it comes to building. And you see these people, you shoot them first, and then they build these mega structures, and you're just like mind blown. It's a nightmare. It honestly is. And then you've just got the general people that consistently outplay you. The last game you saw just now, how I died, I didn't even know you could stand on doors, and he was quite a crap player. He was the same guy that I was shooting beforehand. He was quite poor, and yeah, I managed to get outplayed by him. You get, in a minute you're going to see, you get these fuckers with, like I say, with the skins that probably act like they're all that. There's a raven through the window, that's good. I panic, I die. 80th place this time. And then you've just got traps everywhere, which for someone who's unobservant isn't helpful. You'll see that in a minute as well. You'll see a great example of me being a complete unobservant tool. And I just run into a trap. I heard it being put down. If I had any thought, I would have looked and I would have seen it. But no, I ran straight into it. Now, this actually got me thinking though. We can turn this round. We can get better. So basically, my thought process is, what I want to do from what would be from tomorrow from uploading this, I'm going to basically start a series on Fortnite where we're dedicated and determined to get to a point where we win a solo game. Now, ideally, this would only last about 5 episodes at most, but for me, it might take hundreds. Let's be honest. And I just wanted a starting point where we could say, okay, this was where we were at the start of it. Like, we were trash. We were the bottom of the barrel of Fortnite players, and by the time it's ended, we can go back to this and then we can see where I was and what I was doing and how awful I was at certain areas of the game. And I just felt like it would be nice, and I just wanted like an introduction to that sort of that this series, just to let you know how poor I am and how what the issue is at, how much of an issue it is. Like I say, over 300 games and 0 wins. I don't feel like there are many people with a worse record than that. I hope there are, because I'm someone that was brought up on shooters, and I know this is third person, but they're generally similar things. I played Minecraft as a kid. The building should have no issue whatsoever. But yeah, we're just not very good at it, and I want to get better at it. And I thought it can make a nice little, sort of like a road to glory, essentially, of a Fortnite YouTube series. Like, you go from being this idiot to being someone who's great, and now by the time I win a game, this game will probably be dead, so it won't matter as much, but it's the thought that counts. So I just wanted to sort of introduce it and introduce what I want to do. Like I said, it's going to start from tomorrow. The first episode will go up tomorrow from when this goes up, so Sunday, and we're just work towards our win, which will probably take forever, so it's a long one, so yeah, think about that. Alright, there's the trap kit, there's the trap, it was brilliant. Yeah, not my best moment. Alright, subscribe for Fortnite failure, essentially, until we win. Like if you enjoyed, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.